Subscribe, hype, like, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications. And donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
Your WWE Raw review. You see, what a lot of people don't get and understand is that I'm one of the ones that started the Raw reviews all the way back in the day. Several years ago, I was one of the first ones that did Raw reviews. And now I am here to redefine the WWE Raw reviews as I'm throwing my name back in the hat to give Raw reviews right here on YouTube.com. But this isn't about me. Oh, no. It's about each and every one of you in the comment section below. It's about each and every one of you giving your opinions. It's about you typing. It's about you accelerating. What was the match of the night tonight on Raw on Netflix? Remember, this is one of, not the, but one of the final Raws before SummerSlam on August 1st and August the 2nd. So not only do we want the match of the night from you, we want the moment of the night. What to you was the storyline of the night, the angle of the night, the WWE superstar of the night? Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the night. Has the tide turned? Were you invested? Were you interested? Did this Raw keep you entertained? Did it give you more of what you wanted to hear, know, and see, and what you're going to be witnessing at the hottest event of the year, SummerSlam, on a night where the Bloodline stood tall, on a night where LA Knight came within an eyelash of defeating Jey, Jimmy, Wimmy, Simmy, Dimmy, whomever you want to call it. LA Knight almost had the victor, but it was complete mayhem. It was mayhem. It was bedlam. It was absolute chaos as Raw came to a close tonight on Netflix. Now, again, viewers, though it doesn't matter what I say, it all boils down to each and every one of you on a night where Solo wanted to recruit Seth Rollins for SummerSlam. And again, were you on the edge of your seat? Were you captivated? Again, viewers, it's all about your opinions, your comments, because without you, there is no show and view. This is a surefire way to get your comments heard down. I don't want you to be muted. I don't want you to be silenced. I want you to get out your expertise. And while everyone's going to come on here and give their own different Raw reviews, their own spin on it, SeanzViewEnt is going to give you Sean's take on it, because it's all about the take that I'm going to keep on taking here on YouTube.com, because I'm going to rattle the algorithm along with my viewers, my fans, my subscribers, hell, even the dictators, even the naysayers, even the haters, even the detractors that don't want me here, that can't stand me, but yet they'll still comment and tell me how much I suck and how much they want me to leave YouTube and how I should be off this website. But yet they're still going to leave their stupid, asinine comments, which I'll never get. I'll never understand that, but I'm always going to rise above, because I'm here to recognize the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers that have brought me to the dance. And with SummerSlam less than 3 weeks away, guys, can you imagine? Summer is already coming to a close already this quick, this soon. I cannot believe it, because once SummerSlam is all said and done, then you know we're looking right straight towards the Survivor Series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now all eyes are on SummerSlam. And what about the beating that was withstood by JD McDonagh tonight at the hands of Oba Femi? Were there any highlights to you tonight? Was it boring? Was it dull? And again, we rate Raw by the weather. Was it sunny? Was it hot? Was it rainy? Was it a damp Raw? Was it a dull Raw? Was it a fire? Was it a scorcher from Monday Night Raw tonight on Netflix? It all boils down to the WWE Raw highlights, the WWE Raw results. We're going to mix it up here on Sean's View Entertainment. Now, again, you could take this show and you could do a lot of different things about it. You could build it up. You could smash it down. You could degrade it. You could downgrade it. You could berate it. There's a lot of things you could do with this Monday Night Raw, but I want you to express your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions below, because it really does boil down to each and every one of you. Now, one thing I didn't get was we saw Seth Rollins attack Jacob Fatu earlier in the night, right? He took him out with a kick, a super kick, right? Seth Rollins took out Jacob Fatu with a super kick. And then Seth Rollins sees Jacob Fatu backstage. What about retaliation? What about a receipt? What about Jacob Fatu going against Rollins or attacking Rollins? Instead, after getting super kicked, he meets Jacob Fatu backstage, and there's no follow-up. Rollins is just there talking to Jacob Fatu. Now, you would think somebody of Jacob Fatu's stance and someone of his distinction would have brawled, would have attacked, would have tackled. and not just had a little war of words after getting super kicked in the mouth. And this was the follow-up. This was the backstage that we got. I would have to say this was probably one of the bigger problems that I had with Monday Night Raw tonight is the booking. And, again, I could tear this up. I could tear it down. I could do a hell of a Raw rant right here and right now, and that would excite the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. But quite frankly, if I'm going to give all my emotion, if I'm going to give all my energy, because I already give all my emotion and passion to WWE news, rumors, gossip, speculation, hearsay, innuendo, you know how I run it down here. You know Sean's View Entertainment always runs it back for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers, the suppliers of this show. But again, viewers, it's not about my rants. It's not about my raves. It's about all of you misbehaving with the brash and the brazen, where we will climb that ladder of success on the way to SummerSlam. Because not only do we give you news and rumors, multiple videos a day, TikTok, I will never stop for all of you. Remember to hype, like, become a channel member, or donate below with a super thanks donation today. You know what I'm saying. All I got to say is that SummerSlam, LA Knight, Solo, and their tag team partner, Royce Keys, they better get the win. They better get the victory, because, boy, they just got destroyed tonight. They looked like wimps. They looked like passovers. It wasn't a good look. It didn't look right. It didn't sound right. And, and then at SummerSlam, you got to be kidding me with this match, a new match being made. It's going to be Danhausen against Dominik Mysterio. Are you kidding me? That would have been like a free-for-all match back in the day. That would have been a pre-pay-per-view match. That would have been a dark match. But no, we're getting this match at SummerSlam. Is that the best you got to offer, WWE? No wonder why ticket prices have gone down to $25 for limited seats. For some seats, $25 for seats at SummerSlam to witness Danhausen and Dominik Mysterio. I mean, really? That match could have been on a Sunday Night Heat back in the day. That would have been a glorified WWE Velocity match. Hell, that could have been on Shotgun Saturday night at 1 o'clock in the morning in some kind of hotel room somewhere. I mean, that could have been, that could have easily, again, like I said, that could have been, I could see that being the main event of a Sunday Night Heat, guys. I alluded to it before. And, like I said, there's a few things on this show I don't agree with, a few things that doesn't add up, a few things that doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense to me. But since when does the WWE really make a lot of sense? It seems to be very rare these days. But all in all, I mean, Raw, guys, not about my review. It's about your review, your comments, your expertise. You guys are in the driver's seat of this show. You guys are going right through that green light, and you are going to keep the pedal to the metal with WWE Raw reviews. And for more videos like this, just like, comment, subscribe. And some might say Raw was trash. Some might say Raw is dead. Some might say you might fell asleep during this Raw. Some might say, why did we waste our time on this Raw? Why do we put all our effort and all our time into Raw, and knowing that this is what we're going to anticipate? The only thing about Raw to know each week, the way it's going, and this is during SummerSlam, guys. This is during one of its big pay-per-views. This is what we're getting. This is what we're seeing. This is what you can expect from Raw each and every week. A whole lot of nothing. But did we get something tonight? Did we get something to get our appetites going? Did it satisfy our taste buds for all things professional wrestling tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, do you even have any taste buds left after this Monday Night Raw? Was it a disaster? Was it mediocre? Was it lackluster? Or was it entertaining? Was it an improvement? Was it a good follow-up to Saturday night's main event, which, in my opinion, was a good show? It was worth a watch. But was this Raw, at this point, was this Raw even worth a watch? Viewers, fans, and subscribers, keep your hands on your watch, on your keyboards, on your phones, on your computers, on your desktops, on your tablets, whatever it may be, and type below, because this is your undisputed place to be, the brash and the brazen. We're looking for your Raw review below right now. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, as always, without you, there is no Sean's View. You guys are the foundation of this very show. On a night where, Roman Reigns could have showed up, on a night where, Brock Lesnar could have showed up, but you would hope on the final Raw of 2026 before SummerSlam, not the final Raw, but the final Raw before SummerSlam, you would hope that all the top stars would show up in unison. But this is the WWE we're talking about. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.